pull out, men. Pull out. Women, make the men pull out, okay? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley, and today I'm so excited because we're gonna have a little spicy conversation, but very interesting. So we know that Valentine's Day is coming up, and that is our National Love Day. A lot of us will be participating in romantic activities, maybe even sexual activities. So this is the reason why I want to go ahead and get this video out. Today we're going to be talking about neem oil. Yes, neem oil. And neem oil was an oil derived in India and Nepal, and our ancestors used it as a natural contraceptive and a spermicide. So this was something that was used before there was a pharmacy on every block. This is what we know today as alternative medicine, which I'm not quite sure I understand how it's alternative when it was the original. But anyway, we'll let them have it. Now let's address the elephant in the room. It's getting really weird with all these abortion laws and all these laws that's telling women what they can and can't do with their bodies. So women, this is our way of learning our bodies, learning our cycles, and just being able to take back control. With that being said, we'll go ahead and jump into our affirmation for today. It says, I am in control of my thoughts, my feelings, and my choices. My choices. But anyway, so of course, over the counter birth control nowadays you take daily. And if you miss a day, you're scared, right? Well, with the neem oil, it's actually important for you to know your days that you're fertile because that would be the time that you would go and use your natural contraceptive. Let me explain. The days when you are fertile will actually be the days that you would use your neem oil. All the rest of the days of the month, you are free to do your thing and be free. But during your fertile days, you would pull out your neem oil, and that's when you use your neem oil. And I'm going to explain a little later in the video, so keep watching how exactly to use the neem oil correctly. And also the days that you have slip ups. So sometimes we have those slip ups and we know that we're fertile. This is also another way of using the neem oil. We would use it as a spermicide. And so I'll get into how that works a little later. Now, let me just say that everyone is different. Some people take over the counter birth control, and that's completely fine if that's what you decide to do. But with my experience, the over counter birth control just did not work with my body well. I gained a lot of acne. I gained a lot of weight, 100 plus pounds, just because of hormonal imbalances, cravings that I did not know how to control. I won't put it all on the birth control. It was definitely a mind thing as well. But I can say that my imbalances, my hormonal imbalances that the birth control did cause a lot of the mental fog and the mental inclarity and just not being able to think logically about the actions that I was taking with my food choices and just my daily choices. So I think around 2017, 2018-ish, I was completely off of the over-the-counter birth control. And y'all, that was the best decision of my life. Seriously. Let's talk about how it works. So in ancient times, on the days that the women were fertile, they would use this neem oil as a contraceptive. And what they would do would use a syringe or an applicator, and they would insert the oil intervaginally. Neem oil has been proven to work super duper fast. So that's why it's also used as a plan B, meaning you insert this after you have a slip up, and you also can kill sperm up to quick as 30 seconds. So you can use this as a contraceptive, or you can also use this as a plan B. However, it is way safer, in my opinion, than using going to get the $40 plan Bs and popping those in and having the side effects to come days after. That's just how it happened with me. So I am just being completely transparent with my experience with those type of things. So this for me is a more safe way. I love my neem oil. Keep a bottle by the bedside. Just kidding. But yes, guys, I definitely suggest every woman to look into this neem oil, research it for yourself, because once again, I am not a doctor, but I can speak on the things that I've researched. I can speak on the things that has worked for me, And that's what I'm doing today, feeding you that information. So like I mentioned, this stuff can kill sperm within 30 seconds. Yes, 30 seconds. So I'm not going to lie, it does have a pretty pungent smell. I'm just going to say it's not going to be your favorite perfume, okay? But that's because it's very potent. And if you want to get the job done, get the job done. We can always take baths and showers later, okay? But like I said, the smell is not horrible, but it's very pungent. And so I just want to give you guys that information as well. Now, I can say this, neem oil is not something that you just want to squirt up your vagina and call it a day and just be high and dandy. No, you want to use neem oil strategically. You want to learn your cycles, learn your ovulation days, your fertility days, and you want to use it accordingly. No reason to just be putting stuff in your vaginal area if it's not needed. If this not the days that you are fertile, then you don't have to worry about it. This is not over the counter medicine. This is not something you have to take every day of the month. Literally, like I said, you take it in the time frame that you are fertile. So make sure you download an app, make a personal calendar, just track your cycles. I always know your source that you're getting it from. Pure and organic. All of the additives and all of the chemicals out here nowadays, you really do have to be careful about where you're purchasing your oils. You want to make sure that it's quality and not that you're not just putting anything into your body. And that's with everything. That's with food. That's with teas and natural herbs. That's just with everything. You don't want to just be putting anything into your body. The less ingredients, the more pure. So I do want to mention that neem oil actually solidifies at about 70 degrees. Any type of natural or organic neem oil will solidify. So don't freak out. Just run it under some warm water and you'll be able to use it, or put it in a bowl of warm water for a couple minutes and it will liquefy itself for you. That just means it's quality. So don't freak out. Just warm it back up and use it accordingly. Just take a small bit of the oil and test it on your skin first, just to make sure you don't have any adverse reactions. That is something you want to do with everything. Any lotion, any moisturizer, any skincare product, you always want to test it first. Okay, guys, now to get into the nitty gritty part, I'm going to show you how to actually prepare your neem oil. So the first things first, you need maybe a bowl or a jar. You need your neem oil and you need a syringe or applicator. So once you gather all of your supplies, you're just going to go ahead and put your neem oil in a larger bottle. And that's just going to make it easier for you to be able to use the syringe. So I like to use a jar because I might just cap the jar at the end and not put it back in this original bottle and just use it for the next few days. So after you poured your neem oil in a larger jar, you're going to use your syringe. And yeah, you're just going to grab your neem oil and measure. And when you get the amount you want, you will lay back on your towel, and it's easier to lay back for me. You'll lay back on your towel and you're just going to insert the syringe to a comfortable depth, whatever's comfortable for you. But I do say try to get it a little further up than an inch or so. And then you will just gently squeeze the neem oil into your vaginal opening. And once you've done that, I'd say stay laying back for about 5 minutes. Just let your body really absorb the oil before just getting up and letting gravity pull it back out. But just do that, meditate, read you a book, just do something productive in that time frame. Yeah, and let it work its magic. Now, I do say, like I said, you will use this for a few days in a row. Whatever days you're fertile, you will go ahead and just cap this and use the rest of it for those days. Cap your remaining neem oil in the bottle. Okay, so let's talk about using your neem oil as a spermicide, aka a plan B. Let's say you and your partner had a slip up and you feel like you have been exposed to sperm. You will shower to get any remaining sperm, and then you will actually apply the neem oil the same way
we spoke about earlier, the sooner, the more effective it'll be.
So before I wrap this up, we're not going to sleep on the other benefits that neem oil has. Neem oil is great for skin diseases like eczema or acne. It's also great bug repellent. It's a antiviral and antifungal agent, so it is great also to kill any type of fungal and bacteria that's in the body or on top of the skin. Neem oil is wonderful just to have in your home, whether you need it as a contraceptive, as a plan B. Listen, our ancestors knew what was up. They knew what to use long before pharmaceutical drugs came to market, and it was a pharmacy on every corner. Literally, they already had the tea, okay? So I'm just spreading this information to you in hopes that it helps someone if you want to go natural, or if you're someone who is looking to other alternatives because birth control is not working for you. You can get this bottle for the same price, and it's way bigger, way more applications, way more useful, and it's natural. You don't have to worry about the side effects of over-the-counter medicines. Once again, I am not a doctor, but I do suggest everyone to do their own research, learn their bodies, learn your ovulation, learn your cycle. Just learn these things that'll help you become more connected to yourself. So go on my website, read more about the neem oil, and make sure that you are using it um, strategically. Don't just be doing stuff out here, because I'm not promising you that if you're just out here using it the wrong way, that it's going to work for you. So make sure that you're doing it right. Make sure that you're doing it skillfully. Take proper measures, and we want to try to be as careful as we can. Pull out, men. Pull out. Women, make the men pull out, okay? And we'll also just use other contraceptives like condoms if needed, guys. But this is something that, like I said, you will incorporate, and it can also work as a plan B. So if we do have a slip up or something like that, I really appreciate you watching today. Don't forget, we have a drawing, and the winner is going to be able to receive $100 cash or $100 um, from our website, worth of products from our website. Y'all forgive me. I've been up since 5. But anyway, so make sure you're doing that. Make sure you are getting in on that, and you may win $100, or you can pick things from the website like the neem oil that we talked about, and all before Valentine's Day. Stay in control, stay empowered, stay healthy, and until next video, guys, peace, love, and healing. Bye bye.